John Carrey here with AinitCool.com, coming to you from South by Southwest 2013 here in Austin, Texas, where I had the chance to see the incredible Burt Wonderstone. It was okay. The story follows two magicians, Burt and Anton, and their rise and fall on the Vegas Strip. They're on the top of their game until a street magician, played by Jim Carrey, comes into the picture and steals their heat.
Your ticket sales suck.
What? The good things about this film, the cast is fantastic from top to bottom. Not only do you have Steve Carell and Steve Buscemi, Olivia Wilde, Jim Carrey, and we're getting like old school Jim Carrey here, which is really, really cool to see him kind of come back to that goofy, over-the-top humor, that living color kind of vibe that has been lacking from many of his films for so long. But of course, you also have Alan Arkin, who's just wonderful, and every time he came on screen, he just stole the show. The jokes, they come quick and they come often. Nothing that really made me like guffaw out loud really hard, but it keeps a nice pace throughout as far as the jokes go, except at the end. The end has one brilliant meta joke, the very final joke of the whole movie, and it is genius. Things I didn't like, well, the plot was very, very predictable. You saw everything coming a mile away, with the exception maybe of some of the magic routines, which are all CG'd, by the way. So the movie doesn't feel very grounded. Like, after a while, you're like, oh, that's a CG thing. Like, there's nothing to make you care about any of the magic that actually happens on screen. If Jim Carrey is roasting himself on hot coals, well, like, big deal. There's just no impact to any of the magic, which is a real shame considering the whole movie is about magic. I feel a lot of the supporting characters are criminally underused. Olivia Wilde was really good, but just not given very much to do here. Same with Alan Arkin, who kind of shows up, gives a few words of encouragement, and then goes away. Probably my biggest problem with it, though, is Steve Carell. Not him so much, but his character. He's this big, raging asshole magician, and over the course of the month, he turns into this nice guy who likes to hang out with old people and loves everyone. And much like the CG magic tricks, it just doesn't feel grounded or real in any way. So the incredible Burt Wonderstone, a film with lots of laughs spread throughout the film, but no lines that I think you're going to be quoting 5 years from now. It's not a bad way to pass a few hours of time, but I just don't think you'll really remember much of it like a month from now. But those are just my thoughts. You can leave your comments below and keep checking in with AinitCool.com for more news and reviews. I'm John Carrey. Thank you.